Hola, I'm John and Ari is behind the camera. We are staying at Secrets Cap Cana, an all-inclusive resort with the extremely rare 5-star rating on TripAdvisor. And we're here to find out if the hype is real and if this resort is going to live up to such high expectations.
We arrived at the hotel 30 minutes past noon. Secrets Cap Cana is one of those hotels we had heard only good things about, so our expectations were high, and even higher now that Hyatt is its new owner. Right from the start, we felt pampered. We were welcomed with cold face towels and a glass of champagne, a nice touch. Judging from this initial interaction with the staff, we could tell the service would match that in other Hyatt premium properties. We had done the pre-check-in through the Hyatt app, so check-in was a breeze. Being Discoverist level Hyatt members, we got a free room upgrade without even asking. So far, our first impressions have matched our expectations. Our room wasn't ready since check-in time was 3 p.m. We left our suitcase with the lobby staff and went exploring. With our room upgrade, we had a concierge assigned to us. We're not fans of this as we've never had the need to use their services in previous stays and prefer to do things ourselves. On our way to the lunch buffet, we encountered a talented pianist playing live music in the pool area. He played current songs, setting the perfect mood for the day. After enjoying the music for a while, we headed to Market Cafe, the buffet restaurant. The restaurant is pretty, spacious, and well decorated. Most importantly, there was a lot of food variety and everything was delicious. The buffet is a good barometer of the food since it's usually the resort's weakest restaurant. After lunch and eating way more than we're willing to admit on camera, we went to the pool area to rest. We found no free lounge chairs and headed to the beach area, where many were available.
We just had lunch at the buffet. I thought it was a good lunch, right?
Yeah, it was great. There was a lot of variety. Even though it was a small buffet, they have lots of options.
The flavors were nice, the sweets were really good.
Everything we tasted was great. And the staff, oh my God,
yes,
they're so nice.
The first impression we've gotten is that the service is top-notch. Very
incredible.
Personalized, very friendly. We were expecting as much from Hyatt, this being a Secrets property in Cap Cana, one of the most exclusive areas in the country.
Yes.
And we've experienced the Hyatt level of service before.
Yeah, but it took us by surprise. They even write our last name down, so the waiter and the waitresses couldn't know how to call us. I mean,
yeah, the buffet, that was a nice touch.
It's great.
Been really personalized. We got a private concierge, one of those concierge services. Your room gets assigned one. Usually we find it a bit like annoying or like we don't use it, to be honest. But this one was, he was very brief.
Yeah.
He explained briefly some things to us, and then he was hands off.
He knew when to stop.
We've got 1 hour to go until 3 p.m. That's the official check-in time. Usually in hotels, your room is ready at 3 p.m. Very rarely is ready before. The concierge just wrote to us via WhatsApp that the room is ready now. He offered to bring the keys here. We're at the beach right now, resting a bit. So that's a nice touch, that I can appreciate.
Let's get some rest here and then we'll show you the room.
Yeah, and as you know, we like to explore a bit around when we get to the hotels. This one is pretty small. We pretty much have the hang of it. We'll show you around later on.
When Carlito arrived with the room key, we went with him to our room in Building 5. Our luggage would come a few minutes later. The room was gorgeous and exuded quiet luxury, but we'll save the tour for later. After a quick nap, we went to the coffee shop at Coco Cafe. If you've visited any Secrets or Dreams resort in Punta Cana, you probably recognize this name as it is used across all their properties. This is also true for the restaurants, which, with very few exceptions, are all called the same. We guess this is done to cut costs and homogenize their culinary offer across all properties. However, if you visit multiple Dreams or Secrets resorts, you kind of feel like you're eating in the same places, which takes away from each individual experience. Coco Cafe is located in the lobby building, so it was only a short walk from our room. The coffee shop is nicely decorated with plenty of seating and an ample terrace with a great view. There was a lot of variety and the pastries looked amazing. We placed our order and sat in very comfortable rocking chairs overlooking the property. The coffee was delicious. Lemon pie is one of my favorite desserts and I loved it, even though John thought the meringue tasted eggy. John loved his carrot cake, but the donut didn't taste fresh. Compare prices on different booking platforms to find the best deal on the Secrets Cap Cana. Scan the QR codes on the screen or click the links in the description to compare. We prefer to go to the beach in the afternoon. The water is hotter and the afternoon sun makes it look gorgeous. Secrets Cap Cana is located on Juanillo Beach, one of those picture-perfect Caribbean beaches you see on postcards. Today was no exception. The white sand, tranquil, clear water, and perfect weather made for an idyllic afternoon in the Dominican Republic. We especially loved the swings and the hammock. They were nice touches and made our time at the beach even more special. The seating area is well organized. Modern lounge chairs and plenty of palm trees and palapas make it very comfortable. We wanted to swim in the pool next, but the water was a bit cold and the afternoon had turned breezy, so we used the hot tub instead. The hot tub was not as hot, and a staff member advised us that because of this, we could ask our concierge to arrange for us to use the one on the preferred club side. We thought it was too much hassle, and cold water never hurt anyone, right? Well, except for Jack in Titanic, but that's another story. We had a great time with a wonderful group from Indiana, so we're glad we decided to stay. When the sun set, we went to our room to rest and get ready for dinner. Now is the perfect time for that room tour. We'll need to rewind the clock.
Welcome to room 5318. This hotel room is beautiful. It feels very luxurious because of all the high-end materials like the wood, and you can tell it's high-end because they're very heavy. Also, we have marble floors and marble countertops. Overall, it feels very classic. It doesn't feel old, but it's not modern, and I love it. This is the closet, it's huge, and in the closet we have a safe. This is for room service. We also have two bathrobes, slippers, a big umbrella. Hopefully we won't be needing this, hopefully. And overall this room is gorgeous. I love it. Let me show you more. The bathroom is stunning. We have double vanities. I love the faucets. They're beautiful. We also have a huge mirror. And come, take a look at this. This is the shower. And look, it feels like a spa. I love it. We have double shower heads and that's amazing. Also, this is the toilet area. I know it doesn't go all the way to the ceiling, but since we have a door, it feels very private. We have a king-size bed. The sheets feel very high quality. Also, we have a coffee station with the one with the pots. I don't remember the name. This is the minibar, and it is well stocked. We have Coca-Cola, other options. We have beer and water. The TV, a little bit small. This is the workstation with a beautiful leather chair. And this is the seating area. It is quite big. It's really nice. I like it. We have a sofa for two, a coffee table, and this really nice chair. Last but not least, the best part of the room. We have a sitting area here, and also we have a hot tub. But the best part of this terrace is the view. We just discovered something about the room. For those who like to watch, here's the shower.
We loved the room. Everything from the decoration to the materials used and even the toiletries reflected the price we paid. Everything worked as expected and was in perfect condition. Our new friends from Indiana mentioned that the hot water took a while to get going in the room on the 5th floor. One of them, who was staying in a preferred club bungalow, also mentioned mold in the shower, a non-working AC, and a damaged bathroom door. We cannot comment on this as our experience was perfect, but we needed to bring it up. Now it's time for dinner. We usually go out to dinner earlier than most to beat the crowds, but this was not the case tonight. When we arrived at the Italian restaurant, it was full, and we had to wait for a table. The hostess handed us a beeper and advised us to get a drink at a near bar in the meantime. Our beeper vibrated after 10 to 15 minutes, indicating our table was ready. If you've been to another Secrets or Dreams resort, can you guess the name of the Italian restaurant? Let us know in the comments. The restaurant's decoration was nice but not beautiful. The staff was very friendly and attentive. For starters, John ordered a minestrone, and I ordered bruschettas, and both dishes were very good. The main dishes arrived about 30 minutes after the starters, which is a long time as a resort restaurant aims to keep a high table turnover rate. For the main, I ordered ravioli, and John a shellfish pasta, which tasted great. Unlike the mains, dessert arrived quickly. After dinner, we went to the theater. The night's show was Latin themed, and the performers danced, sang, and played live popular Latin music featuring all-time hits from the Dominican Republic. The theater was small, especially the stage, but they made it work just fine. The sound was terrific, a bit on the loud side. The big-ass fans kept the room cool, and the chairs were super comfy. We loved the night show. When the show ended, we stopped by the lobby, where a keyboard player and a singer were playing live music. Many guests were gathered here and at the Rendezvous Bar, also in the lobby. After a short while, we decided to call it a night and return to our room. We slept great. The bed and linens were comfortable, and the temperature was just right. The morning view from our room was spectacular. We went to the gym to burn 0.001% of the calories we had consumed up to this point, and to trick our brains into thinking that the humongous breakfast that would follow was justified. The gym was well equipped for a resort this size. After working out, we took a stroll around the hotel. We love how hotels look early in the morning, almost deserted and illuminated by the rising sun. Finally, it was time for breakfast, my favorite meal in all-inclusives. Breakfast takes place in the buffet restaurant, and the food variety was excellent. Everything was tasty, especially the pastries. There was just one detail that stood out. The wall next to our table was dirty, and my seat was stained, which felt out of place with the rest of our experience so far. After breakfast, we went to the pool. The pool is gorgeous, especially in the early morning, and it feels relaxing and luxurious. We were able to get a lounge chair, and it's worth noting that Secrets Resorts has a no share hugging rule. We don't know how they enforce it, but it's a great idea on paper. We forgot to get towels before going in the water, but when we returned to our lounge chairs, someone had brought towels for us, which further showed the hotel's level of service. Now, let's give Secrets Cap Cana an actual rated score. Value for the money. We paid $500 per person per night, scoring it 20 out of 20 in this category at this price. Amenities. This is the hotel's weakest point, which we scored 14 out of 20. Food, 14 out of 15. Room, 15 out of 15. Beach, 10 out of 10. Service, 10 out of 10. Drinks, 5 out of 5. Entertainment, 5 out of 5. Both John and I give it our extra credit points. Secrets Cap Cana ranked 5th out of the 32 Punta Cana resorts we've visited, scoring 103 out of 110. Click the video on the right to see our walking tour of the Secrets Cap Cana, or the video on the left to learn what Punta Cana veterans always pack for their trip.